My dog wanted to be in the video. So here he is. The new A24 movie, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I saw that a couple of days ago, and it's pretty good. It's sort of like pitched as like this uncut gems for moms, which I know Night Bitch last year was supposed to be that, but this is a lot better. It stars Rose Byrne as a mother of a special needs child, and the father is out of town on business, and she basically is just going through the absolute week of hell. The roof of her apartment caves in, and she has to go live with her child in a motel, and it just all sorts of things are just going wrong left and right while she's trying to keep her counseling psychology practice going. I think the movie, it's funny, it's intended to sort of represent the existential horror of motherhood, which in of itself is a pretty interesting concept. But for me, and maybe it's because I'm a guy, and there goes my dog, maybe it's because I'm a guy, one of the things that I focused in on more so was this idea of how untreated mental health or poorly treated mental health issues create this kind of ravage across just like yourself, your personal life, and everyone you know. The first thing I thought of when the movie ended was a quote from a friend of mine who I used to work with. She said, some of the craziest people I've ever worked with are mental health professionals. And that's totally an overstatement, of course. I'm sure that's not true. Sorry to any of you psychologists out there. But it really stuck with me because it made me think a lot about this idea of the people treating mental health have to find their own outlet as well. And I think the film captures that pretty expertly. I do feel like it's missing something. I can't put my finger on it exactly. It's a long film for, I think, the story that's being told. And the way it fills in that gap with a subplot, it feels like the subplot it adds just kind of doubles down on the same sort of subtext and themes of the film that I don't think is really additive, unfortunately. But overall, it's still pretty good, and it's disarmingly funny. And I think in a different year, Rose Byrne would be a Best Actress frontrunner, but it's not going to happen this year. Still, well worth seeing, I think.